I'm actually calling with more of a music industry question for y'all.
Okay.
So as all of us have probably known by now, Taylor Swift has released her new album recently.
Yes.
And whenever Taylor releases a new album, all of a sudden the discourse of album variants comes into play. Even though most major artists release multiple different variants of their albums, and it's crickets on the timeline. But then once Taylor does it, now there's this whole discourse about how she's greedy and she hates her fans, blah, blah, blah. And I did see on Twitter that Russ was kind of defending her. And he made a really good point to me where he said, you know, if he decides to release merch, or say New Rory Mall releases merch and they have a hoodie, but they have that hoodie in 7 different colors. Is that now all of a sudden greedy? Or is it just giving fans, you know, variety and giving fans what they want? No one's forcing them to buy 7 hoodies. No one's forcing anybody to buy 10 different variants from Taylor Swift. So what are your guys' opinions on album variants? Are they a big deal? Is Twitter just blowing this up because Taylor's reached a level of fame where everybody's just trying to find a reason to tear her down? But yeah, what's your guys' opinions on this? Thanks.
I mean, he brought up the Russ tweet, and that's what I was going to bring up as well. I agreed with what Russ said. If you have the ability to create a fan base that will buy multiple products from you, I don't think there's anything to condemn there. Mm-hmm. Like, if you have that ability where they will be that diehard to spend their money
to feed your fan base
that way, like, it's not feeding your fan base, but I'm never going to get mad at Taylor Swift being so good at creating a cult that they will buy multiple versions of the same album. If that's what they want to do, I mean, this is still America, right? Mm-hmm. They can do what they want with their money.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
that. I agree. Now, if you want
feed your consumer.
If you want to fight it on the basis of you feel like it's skewing numbers when you release a deluxe, and a deluxe. If you feel like it's skewing numbers, you want to argue that. That's an argument that people have been having. I get that.
But skewing numbers, that's only become, well, let me not say only become something recently, but it's heightened in social media stan culture as of late. Of course, like once 50 and Kanye battled it out, that started the whole numbers talk for everything. But now it's to a whole different level. Numbers don't matter to the world. Like, it doesn't matter. Who cares if she manipulates the numbers there? Like, what? That doesn't affect anyone's life except for this label and her.
That's not true. I don't think that that's what she's doing, or I don't care if that's what she's doing, but that's not true. You yourself, this wasn't numbers manipulation. Your life changed because Tina Turner died before your album came out, and you were not able to get the #1 R&B album, which you would have had had Tina Turner not died and people streamed her music and she beat you.
Yeah.
So, granted, Taylor's going #1 anyway, but as far as just period on the overall scale of large artists manipulating things and releasing deluxes, where their album now keeps going back up to #1, which may keep somebody else from getting a #1 on a country chart or R&B chart or a Billboard 200. So that does affect other people. Like, I get what you're saying.
I'm saying from the fan side. Like, that's just become a stand. Like, it doesn't affect anyone's life if Taylor Swift is manipulating. Now, if I'm an artist and in my contract with a major, I get a bump on an advance because if I hit a #1 or stipulations like that, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I mean, I wasn't mad at Tina Turner, but but it would have been nice to say, hey, I had #1. But again, it also didn't affect anything about that album. Like, the album got the same amount of streams that it would have had it been.
Yeah, of course.
I think I ended up #3. It was 2 Tina Turner albums.
Oh yeah, 2 Tina Turner, yeah.
How I get a #3 when I should have had #1? But I mean, I wasn't really mad at that, but I also am independent. Like, there's certain milestones that if I hit, doesn't affect what my deal will be.
Yeah.
But to the fans that talk about all this shit, like, these numbers don't affect any of you.
Yeah. No,
like, I know it's cool. Like, if you're a Barb, to be like, I'm happy I can say Nicki has a #1, but if Nicki has a #2, the album is still going to be the exact same to the consumer.
Yeah.
Like, nothing is going to change because of the numbers. But Russ's point is, why the fuck would you be mad at an artist that is utilizing their fan base? If y'all want to buy a bunch of shit, do it.
To play devil's advocate, because I agree with Russ, but to play devil's advocate just to have a conversation, if the fan base is young kids, which Taylor does have a lot of in her fan base, then you could say that you're manipulating a younger fan base to continue to spend money on your stuff.
Then I'm gonna get on my Cameron Bill O'Reilly thing. That's the parents' fault. If Amara comes and says, I want 3 versions of the same Taylor Swift album, Amara, you're getting one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're getting one of them. Now, I think there's a lot of Swifties that are adults that have great jobs and however they want to fucking spend their money as long as it's not harming anyone. Who are we to judge anyone for that? We all buy weird shit. Shit, I was just talking about buying pussy. Like,
Yeah. But me and you had an
Calling pussy weird shit is hilarious.
Me and you
I think it's weird
had
about pussy.
a disagreement that we ended up cutting out of an episode as far as when I said you should start a Patreon, a personal Patreon. And then we talked about our own Patreon that we have as far as like, and you were like, well, I feel bad having fans pay for things. And I said the exact same thing to you where I said, that's their fucking choice to spend their money. You're not holding a gun to their head. And you're like, I feel like I'm asking them for money. And it's like, no, you're providing something and either they find it valuable or not valuable and it's up to them to spend their money on it.
yeah, I mean, I guess I just view the consumer thing as what their like monthly overhead is and like what we're asking. Like, all right, this month we're asking someone to pay for $20 tier. We're releasing merch at this price. Oh, we also have live tickets on sale. Like, I think about those types of things because I do care about our listeners. Like, to just add more shit. Yeah.
But that's what they're...
You weren't wrong in anything you were saying. It was like just more of a morality thing of like, damn, do I want to ask them to spend another $10? Like, I know how it should be.
And that's what
You have morals?
That's what the people are saying about Taylor Swift.
Okay, but here...
You're saying she has no morals?
No.
Oh.
They're saying that she's not considering the consumer.
Or you're just doing what most celebrities or stars do. Like,
people who
you're trying to find a way to... Yeah, you're trying to find a way to... You can't please everybody, but you want to try to please as many as you can. So maybe you can't get this album. Maybe you can't get this merch. Maybe you can't go to this live show, but somebody can. Somebody can go to this live show.
Yeah.
Somebody can
Yeah,
get
you
the
get
merch.
different options of shit that they...
Different options of things that you can buy and support your artist or, you know, whoever it is
I think you're both right.
that you're supporting, but I don't think it's something that should be frowned upon. Now, I do get where that can kind of trip the numbers and things like that, but somebody like Taylor Swift, that doesn't... She's Taylor Swift, bro. The numbers are going to be the numbers, no matter if she has one version of her album or 17 versions of her albums. The numbers are going to be incredible. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, and back to another conversation we had when we were talking about like the Billboard change, like the bundling rules with after what like Travis was doing and that entire thing. I never saw anything wrong with that either. I understand why Nicki was complaining about it because she felt like she should have had the number one. I get that. But I know artists up to Taylor Swift are getting fucked. They're getting manipulated by a label. You have to find other strategies to manipulate a system that's manipulating you. So yeah, of course I'm going to try to bundle something. Of course I'm going to try to sell different versions of this. I'm getting fucked over here anyways. This system is not even designed to be an artist-friendly system. I have to find new ways to do this shit.
Right.
To make, not to say Taylor Swift needs more money, but you know, just in general for any artist, it's tricking a system that's tricking the artist. That's why I was never mad when people did bundles. Travis, hell yeah. You're a fucking great designer with your merch. You're a great artist. Like, yeah, work the system that's trying to work y'all already.
Right.
I'm never mad at that type of shit.
No, you can't be mad at that.
So that's why I even love that like people care about vinyls again. Just because I know that's going to help so many artists because people will stream their music but also want to buy a collectible of the same shit. Like to me, that's cool for an artist.
It's part of being a consumer, part of being a fan of the creator, the artist. Again, I get how some people like to have that argument about what it does for the numbers and things like that, and they feel like the artist is trying to play the numbers game. And again, even if that is what the artist is trying to do, what is the problem there? Like, you're in the music business. You're in the business of selling music, selling products. So, I mean, it is what it is.
And let's not act like fans and consumers aren't like, I mean, at least the nerdier ones like myself aren't like collectors. Like if I'm a hardcore Taylor Swift fan.
You mean you're not?
Of course I'm a Swiftie.
Okay.
I'm
just checking.
I'm part of the. I'm part of the 6 million sales.
Yeah, you about to get your Swiftie card revoked real quick.
If I'm a hardcore Taylor Swift fan and I collect shit, I'm like into vinyl. Yeah, I'll buy 3 different color versions because like I like to collect things. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No.
Now, if you're manipulating shit with whether it be bots or behind the scenes, like with that's a whole separate conversation. But direct to consumer with a product. Nothing wrong with that shit. Like,
not at all.
Sell it all if they'll buy it. Maul, you see my phone is broken. I need a new one.
It's time.
Maybe the all-new iPhone 17 Pro. I don't know if you know this, but it was designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever. Obviously, it's the 17th.
Exactly.
But are you also thinking about the traffic on your way to get the phone, Maul? Maybe to go to the store, transferring all your data. That can get...
Sometimes that could stop you from going.
It can get messy. Well, I have good news for you. When you order a new phone online with Boost Mobile, they'll send you an expert to your home or work to deliver your brand new iPhone 17 and get you set up on the Boost Mobile within minutes. No hassle.
Not the Boost Mobile,
Yeah,
the
it's
Boost Mobile.
like the Bronx.
Yeah, it's the Bronx if you want to be technical. Visit boostmobile.com to get started. Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.